Good morning, good morning, good morning. How's everybody doing? Um, Been out. I had to come back to the crib for a minute. Nevertheless, listen, it's almost March. It's almost March. We know what that means, right? It means nothing. Like, rankings right now mean nothing. We care about them, but at the end of the day, it's still February and it still leads to March. That's on the prep side. That's on the high school side, even on the college side. So listen, here's the three things that coaches and players should be looking for. I want you guys looking for them and paying attention to. Parents, make sure that you understand it too, so you make sure that your child has it. Because if your child has it, then they're coming to practice and they're coming to the games prepared. Every individual has to be prepared at this time of the year. Every individual has to be prepared at this time of the year. So listen. Give me some likes, give me some hearts. All right, give me something. Let me know where you chiming in from. Even if you're seeing this on the replay, type it in. All right. And I'm gonna get to why I'm saying this, because you have to get to the third point. Let's stop peeking in on education. All right, but here are the three things going forward. It's February 7th, I believe. February 7th. So you need to, February 7th. So it'll be over in a minute. All right, this long season will be over in a minute. Here's the three things. Number one, at this time of the year, it's all about execution. It's all about execution. I'm going to come back later today or before the week is out, and I'm going to talk about some things that coaches can put in place, some new things going forward. But at this time of the year, it's all about execution. It's like, how you executing, baby. Are you executing your plays? You may only have 2 plays like you've been all year. You should be tracking. If you ain't tracking, you ain't growing. You should be tracking what plays work. What plays against a man-to-man works. What plays against a zone work. Like, in what type of zone? 2-3, 1-3-1, 3-2. Like, you should be tracking. If you ain't been tracking all year, start in practice today. All right? Or start in the game today. Be able to take some analytical notes. Coaches, you got other people on the bench. You got other people in your program. If you need me to do it, I'm always for hire. I'm always for hire, and that's what I do. I'm on my way to a big meeting now to be able to help a team do some big things and get them a championship. I ain't gonna say who yet, but one team is about to lock up one side of high school basketball in Illinois as of today when we finalize this contract. But execute, coach. If you got 2 plays, it don't matter. Execute it. Know what works and make sure that y'all are executing. At the end of the day, you got to get stops and you got to put the ball in the basket. Them the only 2 things that matter, man. Or ma'am, because we have some great women coaches out here. All right, and some are better than some of these guys. You got to get stops and you got to put the ball in the basket. So that's what you need to be focused on. All that other stuff at this time of the year don't matter. Like, it don't matter so much. And I understand, like, okay, you want your players to talk on defense. With my players, like man-to-man, they could never switch. And I'm giving you some of my things that I talk about with my coaching clients, my coaches that I help coach. But you have to understand that, it's not that you got to pick your battles at this time of the year. Yeah, when my guys would play man-to-man, they couldn't switch. They couldn't switch unless they did 2 things. They had to touch and they had to talk. They had to touch, so we won't get slipped. So they had to come together and touch before they switch. And then they had to talk, switch. If they didn't do one of those 2 things, then, like, they got in trouble in practice. And that built the routine going forward. But at this time of the year, if they don't touch or talk, yeah, we're reinforcing it to create those habits still. But at this time of the year, if we got to stop, that's all I care about. If that makes sense. Execution, number 1. Number 2, again, let me know where you're chiming in from, even if you're watching this on the replay, because this is one of my better ones, and I ain't even done with it. I'm only through number 1, but I got like 8 hours of sleep, and I'm about to conquer the world today. I already know it. All right, number 2. Timing. All right, timing. See, you can execute, but part of execution is you got to have proper timing, because you can have the best player in the world. Excuse me, I'm shaking my smoothie. You can have the best plays in the world, right? you have to execute, but it's all about timing. Because like I said, they had to touch and talk. That's all timing. If one is getting there slow and they don't touch and you get that slip, boom, we like dead in the water. So it's all about timing at this point, coach. So don't necessarily focus on those little things. Let's focus on that timing. You have to get proper timing. Now your plays, that's how you execute your plays better. That's how you execute your defense better. All about timing. So we want to execute and we want to make sure that we get proper timing. Okay? Third thing. And this is why I said put your name in the comments. Excuse me. This is why I said put where you're listening from in the comments. Some of you guys did. Some of you ladies did. Some of you players did. Some of you parents did. A lot of you didn't. And I'm not saying that this is not going to be the ultimate reason why you won't be as successful as possible, because I don't know your work ethic. But what I do know is this, point number 3. You have to have some enthusiasm in what it is that you do. And if you aren't a cheerful learner, like, I'm not going to get spiritual today or biblical, but there is a book that says, like, when you're giving, be a cheerful giver. Be a cheerful. Be a cheerful giver. I had to get that word right. So, like, I'm giving this information to you for free. I'm giving this information to you for free, and I'm cheerful about it. Like, I want to give it to you because I want you to learn. So if, like, you have to be a cheerful learner too, and you have to be engaged. And so if you're ashamed to put your name, or if you're ashamed to put where you're listening from, or if you're ashamed to, like, hit a button that says like, or hit a button that says, like, oh, I really love this information, or more importantly, to hit a share, because that's a whole nother level. I got the information, I'm excited and enthusiastic about learning, and then I'm going to share it with somebody else. Because when I share it with somebody else, I'm going to probably learn also, because now I'm going to learn more. Because the more that I'm sharing, the more that I'm learning, if that makes sense. But enthusiasm, that's number 3. You got to have enthusiasm. You can execute, you can have timing, but if you're not doing it with enthusiasm, because enthusiasm brings energy. And so when you have energy, it's like they're both synonymous. You have to have good energy, and that energy brings enthusiasm. If you have bad energy, I don't want to be here. Oh, man, the ref's tripping. Oh, man, I ain't getting no calls. Oh, they traveling all the time. The coach don't know what he doing. Like, oh, they, ain't playing my kid right. All that bad energy brings about piss poor enthusiasm. And without enthusiasm, you can't go as far as you like to in life. So keep peeking in and keep peeking out. That's fine, but somebody listening. All right? And for those that's listening, don't be mediocre. All right? Now I'm going to step on some toes. Don't be mediocre. Because the ones that don't want to maybe comment or even listen to the end. And if you think this was great information, just, put approve. Like, put approve this message. If you feel this is great information and this can help you as a parent, now you can help your kid to understand. As a coach, now you can help your players understand. As players, now you can help yourself as well as your other teammates. So if you got great, like if you got value from this, then share it. But these are 3 things this February. For the coaches that are watching film, and, those are things that I do for coaches also. But for those coaches that are doing their homework, like, they're going to prepare and they're going to take away what you're good at. And so, again, I'm going to come back later and talk about some things that you can do going forward to kind of catch teams off guard because they've been studying you. It's this time of the year. Those that again, tracking. Those, you can't get results if you don't track. Or the results that you don't want if you don't track. Those teams that's going to win state. Those teams that's going to win a national championship. Again, college, head basketball, men's coach. Trust me, I've gotten film on teams that I figured that I was going to see down the road. Some I saw because we both made it. Some I didn't see because at some point in time, one of us didn't make it to that point to play each other. But coaches think 3-4 steps ahead. You got to worry about, the current game, and players got to worry about the current game. Like, players don't worry about games out necessarily so much. You can peek in and see what's going on, but coaches do go forward and think about what's happening later. So if you got to the end of this video, I want you to, and if you got something from this message, then type approve this message in the comment. All right. And for those of you that got to the end, listen, because I'm a cheerful giver today. Those of you that got to the end, those of you that got to the end of this video, this is what I'm going to tell you. I want you to send me an inbox. Send me an inbox message with these words in it. Send me an inbox message with these words in it. Blessed to ball skill development. Blessed to ball, number 2, blessed to ball skill development. Send me an inbox with that, and I'm going to inbox you something, or if you'd rather have it email, send me blessed to ball skill development. Actually, do that. Blessed to ball skill development, and put your email address. And I'm going to email you something. I got something special for you if you get to the end of this. I'm going to send you something first to make sure that you understand what we talked about. Then I got something for you. I'm about to start rewarding the ones that take education seriously. Coach, I want to help you win a championship this year. All right, players, I want to help you get better and not only win a championship, but help you get in college and develop your game. Parents, I want to help you save money on college by helping your kid get a college scholarship. All right, you know how to get in contact with me. If you don't, just leave a message below with your email, or Coach, can you get in contact with me? All right, I gave out all the instructions. I'm not going to repeat them. All right, I hope you enjoyed these 3 things. Somebody going to win a championship. There's only one team that can win on that level. Will it be you? All right, peace.